Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. It's wonderful to have you join us once again as we delve into the latest happenings within the British royal family. Today, we're exploring a rather unexpected turn of events that unfolded over the Easter weekend, a development that certainly caught many royal watchers by surprise. The Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, made a decision regarding their Easter Sunday activities that deviated quite significantly from long-standing royal tradition, leading to much discussion and even a touch of intrigue. It involves a private family moment, a historic church, and a departure that left some onlookers waiting. Before we unpack the details of this fascinating story, if you appreciate staying informed about the royal family and enjoy our detailed updates, please do take a moment to click the like button below this video. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and ringing the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest reports. Your support truly helps us continue bringing you this content. Now, let's set the scene. Easter is typically a time when the senior members of the royal family come together for a very public, traditional church service usually held at St. George's Chapel within the historic grounds of Windsor Castle. It's an occasion steeped in tradition, offering the public a chance to see the family united during this important religious holiday. Generations of royals have marked Easter in this manner, making it a staple event in the royal calendar. However, this past Easter Sunday presented a different picture. Prince William and Princess Catherine, along with their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, were notably absent from the main Windsor gathering. Instead, reports emerged confirming that the Wales family had chosen a much more private, low-key way to mark the occasion. They elected to attend an Easter service closer to their country home at St. Mary Magdalene Church on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. This decision marked a distinct break from the usual protocol. St. Mary Magdalene Church is, of course, deeply familiar to the royal family. It's the church they traditionally attend on Christmas Day when residing at Sandringham House. But using it for a private Easter service separate from the main Windsor event led by the king was certainly an unusual choice. Adding another layer to this private affair was the presence of Princess Catherine's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton. Their inclusion underscored the deeply personal and family-focused nature of the Wales's Easter celebration this year. It painted a picture of a close-knit family unit choosing intimacy and privacy over the customary public appearance. The future king and queen consort, along with their young heirs and Catherine's parents, gathered together for what was described as a quiet and personal observance of the Easter holiday. The family attended the 11 a.m. service at the historic church. St. Mary Magdalene itself is a location rich with royal history, situated just a short distance from Anmer Hall, the Wales family's beloved country retreat in Norfolk. Anmer Hall, a beautiful Georgian property, holds special significance for William and Catherine. It was a generous wedding gift to the couple from the late Queen Elizabeth II back in 2011, following their spectacular wedding. It has since served as a cherished sanctuary for their family, a place where they can enjoy relative privacy away from the constant glare of public life, particularly during school holidays and weekends. Choosing to celebrate Easter near this haven makes perfect sense in the context of seeking a quieter family experience. Now, here's where the element of surprise intensified for those hoping to catch a glimpse of the popular royal couple and their children. According to a report by Hello magazine, a considerable number of well-wishers had gathered outside St. Mary Magdalene Church, anticipating the family's arrival or departure. Royal fans often congregate on such occasions, eager for a friendly wave or a brief interaction. However, on this particular Sunday, their hopes were reportedly unmet. The magazine stated, and I quote, "Despite a large crowd of well-wishers eagerly gathering outside the church, they were unable to catch sight of the royal family, who left via the back entrance. This detail suggests a deliberate move by the prince and princess to maintain the utmost privacy for their family gathering. The report indicated that William and Catherine were, in effect, forced to leave via the back entrance. Perhaps not physically forced, but compelled by the circumstances and their desire to avoid the waiting crowds and photographers, thereby preserving the low-key atmosphere they sought for their Easter celebration. This discreet departure was, according to the same sources, essential to allow the family to continue their quiet weekend uninterrupted. By avoiding the public gaze outside the church, They could return seamlessly to the seclusion of Anmer Hall, ensuring their Easter Sunday remained a truly private family affair. While understandable from the perspective of needing family time, especially given recent pressures, the image of hopeful well-wishers being left waiting while the family slipped away privately certainly adds a layer of drama to the narrative. For those curious about appearances, eyewitness accounts provided some details about the couple's attire for the service. Princess Catherine was reportedly seen dressed elegantly yet appropriately for the country setting, wearing a long camel-colored coat paired with a stylish brown trilby hat. Prince William, meanwhile, opted for a classic dark suit. These descriptions paint a picture of understated sophistication, fitting for a private church service. While the Wales family pursued their quiet Easter in Norfolk, the traditional royal duties continued elsewhere. Back in Windsor, King Charles III and Queen Camilla led the customary Easter Matins service at St. George's Chapel. This marked a significant and reassuring appearance for the king. His first major public outing since his cancer diagnosis was announced earlier this year. His presence was warmly welcomed by onlookers. Joining the king and queen at Windsor were other senior members of the royal family, ensuring the traditional gathering still had a strong royal presence. The Princess Royal, Princess Anne, and her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, were in attendance, known for their steadfast dedication to royal duties. Also present were the Duke and Duchess of York, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Furthermore, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Prince Edward and Duchess Sophie participated in the Windsor service. They were accompanied by their son, James, the Earl of Wessex, representing the younger generation of working royals. The collective presence of these family members maintained the continuity of the traditional royal Easter observance at Windsor, even as the Prince and Princess of Wales celebrated separately. So, what can we make of William and Catherine's decision? Several factors likely played a role. Primarily, it speaks volumes about their commitment to carving out private family time, especially during school holidays when their children are home. Protecting the normalcy and privacy of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis remains a clear priority for them. Given the intense public focus on the family, particularly on Princess Catherine following her recent abdominal surgery and subsequent period of recovery away from public duties, the desire for a genuinely private Easter weekend is entirely understandable. The inclusion of Carol and Michael Middleton further emphasizes this focus on close family bonds. It highlights the strong relationship between William and his in-laws and the integrated role the Middletons play in the lives of the Wales children. This choice reinforces the image of William and Catherine as modern royals striving to balance their future roles as king and queen with their present roles as parents who value family support and intimacy. The decision to use a separate entrance to avoid the crowds, while perhaps disappointing for those who had gathered, underscores the lengths they felt were necessary to safeguard that privacy. It signals a clear boundary being drawn between their public responsibilities and their private family life, especially during significant holidays. This Easter arrangement presents a fascinating contrast. The continuity of tradition upheld by the king and other senior royals in Windsor, set against the Prince and Princess of Wales forging a more private path in Sandringham. It perhaps offers a glimpse into the future dynamics of the monarchy, where balancing public expectation with personal needs, particularly the needs of young children growing up in the royal spotlight, will continue to be a delicate act. It raises questions for reflection. How does the public perceive such deviations from tradition? Is there growing acceptance of the royals' need for privacy? Or does the expectation for public appearances during key moments remain strong? The fact that the king himself was leading the traditional service perhaps provided cover, allowing William and Catherine the space to prioritize their immediate family without leaving a complete vacuum in the customary proceedings. In summary, this past Easter Sunday saw the Prince and Princess of Wales make a distinct choice to forego the traditional royal gathering at Windsor. Instead, they opted for an intimate family service at St. Mary Magdalene Church near their Sandringham home, Anmer Hall. Joined by their 3 children and Catherine's parents, they sought a low-key celebration. This privacy was further emphasized by their reported departure via a back entrance, avoiding waiting well-wishers. Meanwhile, King Charles III, in a welcome public appearance, led the customary service at Windsor Castle, accompanied by Queen Camilla and other senior royals. This divergence highlights the ongoing navigation of public duty and private life within the royal family, particularly for the heir to the throne and his young family. It underscores their commitment to prioritizing family time while acknowledging the enduring nature of royal traditions upheld by the monarch. This event certainly gives us much food for thought regarding the evolving nature of the modern monarchy and the pressures faced by those at its heart. What are your thoughts on William and Catherine's decision to celebrate Easter privately this year? Do you feel it was an understandable choice, or do you miss seeing the entire family together on such occasions? We would love to hear your perspectives in the comments section below. Your insights are always valued here. Thank you so much for joining us today for this detailed look into the royal family's Easter weekend. If you found this discussion informative, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more royal news and analysis. We look forward to welcoming you back for our next update. Until then, take care and goodbye for now.